Invisible Forces: How to Command the Laws of the Universe. Curated and published by MindLixer. Have you ever felt like something beyond your understanding was steering the course of events in your life? Perhaps there were moments when, despite all odds, everything just fell into place, or times when, no matter your efforts, obstacles seemed to arise out of nowhere. These experiences, often dismissed as mere coincidences or luck, might not be as random as they appear. Imagine possessing the knowledge to not only understand but also influence these hidden dynamics. This audiobook delves into the metaphysical realm where the unseen forces that shape our existence reside. By exploring these spiritual laws, you will uncover the tools needed to navigate and influence the fabric of your reality. Throughout history, humans have been fascinated by the idea that universal laws govern the cosmos and our place within it. Ancient civilizations across the globe, from the philosophers of Greece to the sages of the East, have all sought to understand these forces. They believed that these laws could be harnessed to improve individual and collective well-being. In contemporary times, this quest for knowledge has not diminished. Rather, it has expanded to include a wide array of spiritual and scientific inquiries into the nature of energy, consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all things. This audiobook builds on this ancient wisdom and modern understanding, weaving together a tapestry of theories and practices that will illuminate the unseen forces at play in your life. The discussion begins by exploring the very nature of these invisible forces. What are they? How do they operate? Can they be controlled? You'll be introduced to the concept of energy as a fundamental component of the universe. Everything around us, at its core, consists of particles vibrating at various frequencies. These vibrations create energies that interact in complex ways, influencing the world we perceive. By learning to sense and adjust these frequencies, you may begin to see changes in your environment and interactions. This is the foundation of practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and intentional living, which aim to harmonize personal energy with the broader cosmic rhythms. Following this, the narrative shifts to a discussion of specific laws, such as the law of attraction, which suggests that like attracts like. This law posits that by focusing your thoughts and emotions on desired outcomes, you can attract those very outcomes into your life. However, this is not merely about wishful thinking, it involves a deep, vibrational alignment with your goals. The audiobook explores techniques to achieve this alignment, such as visualization, affirmation, and gratitude practices, all designed to magnetically draw your desires closer. As the journey through this audiobook continues, you will encounter advanced techniques that delve deeper into the spiritual aspects of these laws. You will learn about the role of intuition and inner guidance, which are often overlooked as sources of wisdom. Developing a keen sense of intuition can provide insights that rational analysis cannot. This is where the audiobook introduces a special secret, a profound truth about the power of inner knowing that has been hinted at but not fully revealed in earlier discussions. This secret revolves around the concept that the answers we seek externally are often hidden within our own subconscious minds. By applying the principles discussed in this audiobook to your daily life, you will begin to experience firsthand the transformation that can occur when you align yourself with the laws of the universe. You will see how overcoming personal challenges and external obstacles becomes more manageable when approached from a place of spiritual understanding. Stories and examples of individuals who have successfully navigated these paths will be shared, providing both inspiration and practical guidance. Lastly, this exploration is not just about personal growth, but also about fostering connections with others who are on similar paths. The power of community in amplifying spiritual practices is immense. By connecting with like-minded individuals, you can create a supportive network that enhances your spiritual journey. Discussions on building these connections, sharing experiences, and growing together will culminate in actionable advice for forming or joining communities that share your spiritual goals. Embarking on this audiobook's journey promises more than just knowledge, it offers a transformative experience that will empower you to harness the laws of the universe to craft the life you have always envisioned. This is your invitation to explore the invisible forces that shape our world and discover how to align them in favor of your deepest desires and highest aspirations. Chapter 1: Understanding the Unseen. Invisible forces, though unseen, exert a significant influence on our everyday lives, shaping our experiences, choices, and the unfolding of our destinies in ways that often go unnoticed. These forces are not merely abstract concepts or esoteric mysteries accessible only to the enlightened few, rather, they are fundamental aspects of the universe that affect us all. Understanding these forces can provide us with the insight to navigate life more effectively, making informed decisions that align with the deeper currents of existence. To begin with, consider the concept of energy, which is the most basic and essential element of these invisible forces. Everything in the universe is made up of energy, from the smallest particle to the largest star, and all things emit their own unique vibrational frequency. These vibrations interact with each other in complex ways, creating a dynamic interplay that forms the basis of our physical reality. For instance, when you enter a room and instantly feel a sense of comfort or unease, you are responding to the energy vibrations present in that space. This phenomenon, often referred to as the vibe of a place, illustrates how sensitive we are to the energies around us, even if we are not consciously aware of them. The concept of energy extends beyond mere physical interactions, it is also deeply intertwined with our thoughts and emotions. The idea that our thoughts can influence our reality is a key principle in many spiritual and philosophical traditions. According to this view, each thought carries its own energy, which can attract similar energies. This is where the notion of the law of attraction comes into play, suggesting that by focusing our mental energy on specific thoughts or goals, we can attract corresponding outcomes in the real world. While this may sound like magic, it is actually a practical application of understanding how energy works in our lives. By aligning our thoughts with positive, constructive frequencies, we increase the likelihood of experiencing positive outcomes. Furthermore, the impact of invisible forces is not limited to individual experiences, but extends to collective phenomena as well. Social, cultural, and environmental energies contribute to the collective consciousness of a community or society. This collective consciousness shapes societal norms, behaviors, and attitudes, influencing individuals within the community in subtle but profound ways. For example, the general mood or sentiment in a city after a significant local event, whether joyful or tragic, is a manifestation of this collective energy. Individuals may feel these effects as a shift in mood or motivation, even if they did not directly participate in the event, showing how interconnected we are through these unseen energies. In addition to the energies generated by thoughts and emotions, there are also more mystical aspects of invisible forces that deal with spiritual and cosmic energies. These energies are often explored in the context of spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and ritual, which aim to connect the individual with a higher, more universal energy source. Practitioners of these spiritual disciplines report experiences of profound peace, insight, and sometimes even paranormal phenomena, suggesting that these practices can tap into dimensions of energy that transcend ordinary reality. By cultivating a deeper awareness and sensitivity to these higher energies, individuals can open themselves up to experiences that broaden their understanding of the universe and their place within it. The study and application of these invisible forces in one's life can lead to a greater sense of empowerment and purpose. By understanding the fundamental energy principles that govern the universe, individuals can learn to influence their personal energies and, by extension, their personal realities. This knowledge allows for a more intentional approach to life, where decisions and actions are guided by a conscious alignment with the energies that support one's highest good. The exploration of invisible forces is not just an academic exercise, but a practical guide to living a more fulfilled and meaningful life. By acknowledging and working with these forces, we can enhance our well-being, improve our relationships, and even contribute to positive change in the world. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of these forces, we open ourselves to the possibility of achieving greater harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Throughout history, cultures around the world have sought to understand and articulate the spiritual laws that govern the cosmos, each contributing unique insights into the nature of these invisible forces. These perspectives, developed across different geographical regions and historical epochs, provide a rich tapestry of understanding that illustrates the universal quest for knowledge about the metaphysical dimensions of existence. The exploration of these diverse views not only enriches our understanding of spiritual laws but also highlights the interconnectedness of human thought when it comes to questions of existence and the universe. In ancient Egypt, for instance, the concept of Ma'at stood as the central spiritual and cosmic law, embodying truth, balance, order, and justice. According to Egyptian belief, Ma'at was not just a moral framework but also a cosmic force that maintained the universe. The pharaoh's duty was to uphold Ma'at, and failure to do so could lead to chaos and disorder, both socially and cosmically. This illustrates an early understanding of the interconnectedness of ethics, governance, and cosmic order, reflecting an integrated perspective where human actions were seen as directly influencing the harmony of the universe. Similarly, in the Vedic texts of ancient India, the concept of dharma represents a law of the universe governing right behavior and social order. Dharma is an all-encompassing term that includes duties, rights, laws, conduct, virtues, and the right way of living. In the broader sense, dharma is the principle of cosmic order which is reflected in human society. The teachings within the Bhagavad Gita, for example, discuss the importance of living in accordance with one's dharma, which is considered crucial for maintaining societal and cosmic balance. This perspective emphasizes the role of individual duty and morality in sustaining the spiritual and material cosmos. In China, the Taoist philosophy introduces the concept of Tao, often translated as all the way, or the path. Tao is the fundamental, indescribable force that flows through all life. The philosophy of Taoism centers on living in harmony with the Tao, suggesting that this alignment leads to peace and balance. The Tao Te Ching, attributed to Laozi, offers wisdom on how to live in accordance with the Tao, advocating for simplicity, humility, and the importance of yielding, which reflects the Taoist principle of effortless action, Wu Wei. This principle suggests that one can achieve more by doing less if one acts in accordance with the natural flow of the universe, highlighting a profound understanding of the invisible forces through non-action. The Western philosophical tradition also provides insights into spiritual laws through the lens of metaphysics and ethics. Plato's theory of forms, for instance, suggests that non-physical forms, or ideas, represent the most accurate reality. According to Plato, these forms are eternal and unchanging, and they represent a higher level of reality that humans only see as shadows on a cave wall. This allegory points to a cosmic order that exists beyond sensory perception, emphasizing the need to understand these higher realities to live a virtuous life in alignment with the good. In more contemporary times, the New Thought movement, which emerged in the 19th century in the United States, revisited these ancient concepts with a modern twist. Figures like Phineas Quimby, Mary Baker Eddy, and later Norman Vincent Peale and Neville Goddard, taught that the mind holds the power to heal and transform through the correct understanding and use of spiritual laws. They emphasized beliefs such as thoughts become things and the power of positive thinking, which underscored the interplay between human consciousness and universal forces. This movement has had a lasting impact on contemporary spiritual practices and has integrated the idea of an interconnected universe into the fabric of modern metaphysical thought. Exploring these historical and cultural perspectives shows how deeply ingrained the quest for understanding spiritual laws is in the human psyche. Each culture brings forth its nuanced expression of how invisible forces operate, yet there exists a striking resonance across different times and traditions. This exploration not only broadens our appreciation for the diversity of spiritual thought but also deepens our understanding of how these ancient insights can be applied to contemporary life, offering timeless wisdom on how to live in alignment with the universe's vast, intricate tapestry of energies. Chapter 2: The Mechanics of Metaphysics. Energy and vibrations form the cornerstone of our understanding of the universe, a concept that transcends the boundaries of conventional science and delves into the metaphysical realms where the laws of the universe are crafted and manipulated. At the heart of this exploration is the recognition that everything in existence, from the smallest subatomic particles to the vast expanses of interstellar space, is fundamentally composed of energy that vibrates at various frequencies. This understanding not only reshapes our perception of the material world but also opens pathways to manipulating these energies, thereby influencing the physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of our lives. To grasp the fundamental nature of energy and vibrations, it is essential to first understand that all matter is energy in different states of vibration. According to quantum physics, particles are not static entities, but rather probabilities of existence that fluctuate in and out of being. This notion disrupts the classical idea of a deterministic universe and introduces a dynamic field of potential where everything is interconnected through these vibrational energies. The implications of this are profound, suggesting that the reality we observe is not a fixed construct but a fluid, ever-changing phenomenon shaped by the vibrations we emit through our thoughts, feelings, and intentions. The science of vibrations further reveals that each frequency resonates with particular properties and can influence the environment in specific ways. For instance, lower frequencies are often associated with denser, more material states, while higher frequencies correspond to subtler, spiritual dimensions. This frequency spectrum is not just a physical attribute, but is also mirrored in our psychological and emotional states. Emotions such as fear and anger resonate at lower frequencies, while feelings like love and compassion vibrate at higher levels. This understanding offers a practical approach to personal transformation. By elevating our vibrational frequency, we can not only change how we feel, but also how we interact with the world. In practical terms, everyday activities such as meditation, yoga, and prayer are seen as methods to consciously raise one's vibrational frequency. These practices allow individuals to attune themselves more closely with higher frequencies, promoting healing, clarity, and peace. The mechanism behind this is thought to be the alignment of one's personal vibrations with those of the universe, creating a harmonious flow that facilitates personal and spiritual growth. Moreover, these practices demonstrate that we are not passive observers of our reality but active participants who can shape our experiences through the intentional modulation of our energies. This exploration of energy and vibrations also extends to the concept of resonance, a phenomenon where two vibrating bodies in proximity to each other begin to oscillate in unison if they are of complementary frequencies. This principle is evident in various scenarios, from the physical alignment of pendulum clocks to the emotional contagion observed in social interactions. Resonance explains how individuals can influence one another's energy states and how groups can synchronize energetically in activities like communal singing or mass meditation. The transformative power of resonance in these contexts illustrates its potential not only for individual well-being but for fostering collective harmony as well. Understanding energy and vibrations also has profound implications for healing practices. Energy healing, for example, employs the concept that health issues manifest as imbalances or disruptions in an individual's energy field. Practitioners of modalities such as Reiki, Qigong, and acupuncture work to restore balance by manipulating the energy flows within and around the body, facilitating healing by reinstating the natural flow of energies. This approach aligns with the holistic view that optimal health is a state of vibrational harmony between the body, mind, and spirit. The study of energy and vibrations thus bridges the gap between science and spirituality, offering a unified view of the universe where the physical and metaphysical intertwine seamlessly. As we deepen our understanding of these fundamental forces, we not only enhance our ability to navigate the material world, but also expand our potential for spiritual awakening. By learning to perceive and adjust our vibrations, we open the door to a transformative journey that promises greater harmony, understanding, and connection with the cosmos. The principles of attraction and manifestation encapsulate the idea that our thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not merely passive reflections of our experiences, but active forces that shape our reality. This concept has roots in various philosophical, spiritual, and metaphysical traditions, and has gained significant attention in the context of modern self-help and spiritual development. At its core, the theory posits that like attracts like, positive thoughts attract positive outcomes, while negative thoughts draw negative experiences. This principle encourages individuals to cultivate a mindful awareness of their mental and emotional states, as these are believed to directly influence the events, relationships, and conditions of their lives. Exploring the mechanics of how attraction and manifestation work involves delving into the quantum level of existence, where the conventional laws of physics meld with more esoteric spiritual insights. Quantum physics suggests that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, and that the act of observation can fix them into a single state. This idea metaphorically extends to the notion that by focusing our attention and intention on specific desires or outcomes, we can influence the manifestation of those desires in the physical world. It's a powerful concept that bridges the gap between science and spirituality, providing a framework for understanding how we can play a more conscious role in shaping our destinies. One key aspect of the attraction and manifestation principles is the vibrational match between the individual's internal state and the desired outcome. This involves aligning one's own energy, through thoughts, emotions, and vibrations, with the energy of what one wishes to achieve or attract. For example, if someone desires happiness, they must first cultivate an internal state of happiness, not waiting for external circumstances to provide it. This alignment suggests that manifestation is not simply about wishing or wanting something to happen, it is about becoming vibrationally congruent with the desired result. Such alignment requires self-awareness, emotional discipline, and the ability to maintain focus on positive outcomes, even in the face of adversity. The application of these principles often involves practices such as visualization, affirmations, and gratitude. Visualization acts as a tool for focusing the mind and aligning one's vibrations with specific goals. By vividly imagining achieving a goal, individuals can begin to attune their emotional and energetic states to match the reality they wish to create. Affirmations reinforce this process by using positive, present-tense statements that affirm one's abilities and goals, effectively programming the mind to perceive and act in ways that promote the realization of those goals. Gratitude completes this triad by fostering a positive mental state that acknowledges the abundance already present, which, according to the law of attraction, can attract more abundance. Critics of the attraction and manifestation principles argue that this approach oversimplifies the complexities of human psychology and the random nature of the universe. However, proponents counter that this perspective empowers individuals by giving them tools to influence their environments and outcomes actively. Rather than being victims of random external forces, individuals are seen as co-creators of their reality, with the power to influence outcomes through focused thought and intention. The psychological impact of practicing these principles can be profound. People who actively engage in manifestation techniques often report increased feelings of empowerment, optimism, and a sense of control over their lives. This positive psychological state can itself be a catalyst for further positive experiences, creating a virtuous cycle that enhances well-being. Moreover, these practices can encourage a more proactive approach to life, where individuals are motivated to take actions that align with their goals and values, further increasing their chances of achieving what they desire. The principles of attraction and manifestation are not just about achieving material success or specific outcomes, but about fostering a deeper connection to the universe and understanding our role within it. They invite a shift in perception that recognizes the interconnectedness of all things and the power of thought to transform reality. As we continue to explore and apply these principles, we not only enhance our ability to manifest our desires, but also deepen our spiritual journey, expanding our understanding of what is possible in our lives and the world. Chapter 3: Advanced Techniques and Secrets. Mastering intuition and inner guidance is an essential aspect of spiritual development and personal growth, offering a profound source of wisdom that goes beyond rational thought and conventional knowledge. Intuition, often described as a gut feeling or sixth sense, represents an innate ability to perceive and understand things instinctively, without the need for conscious reasoning. This form of deep inner knowledge can provide guidance in making decisions, navigating complex situations, and connecting more deeply with our true selves and the universe at large. By honing this intuitive ability, individuals can tap into a reservoir of insight and wisdom that can significantly enhance their understanding of and interaction with the world around them. Intuition functions as an internal compass, pointing us toward choices that align with our highest good, even when these choices may not seem logical at first glance. It operates through subtle cues, which might be felt as physical sensations, emotional impulses, or spontaneous thoughts that appear to come from nowhere. These signals, though often dismissed or overlooked in a world that values rationality above all, are in fact powerful indicators that guide us toward our true path. Developing the skill to listen to and trust these signals is fundamental for anyone seeking to lead a life guided by deeper spiritual and personal insights. One method to enhance intuition is through regular meditation. Meditation provides a quiet space to calm the mind and reduce the noise of everyday thoughts and distractions, allowing the subtler voice of intuition to be heard. It's in the silence of a meditative state that one can begin to discern the difference between the chatter of the mind and the whispers of intuitive knowledge. Techniques such as focused breathing, mindfulness, and guided imagery can facilitate this process, creating a fertile ground for intuition to flourish. Another important practice in developing intuition is learning to observe one's reactions and emotions without immediate judgment or analysis. By becoming more aware of how we feel in response to certain people, decisions, or situations, we can start to recognize patterns that indicate our intuitive sense at work. Often, our emotional and physical reactions are the first signs of our intuitive responses, offering clues before our conscious mind has had a chance to catch up. For instance, a sense of unease or discomfort might be an intuitive signal warning us of misalignment with our core values or potential danger, while a feeling of excitement and peace might confirm that we're on the right path. Journaling is another effective tool for enhancing intuition. By regularly writing down thoughts, feelings, dreams, and experiences, individuals can track their intuitive insights and observe how they play out over time. This practice not only reinforces the validity of intuitive feelings, but also helps in distinguishing between genuine intuition and fears or wishes that might masquerade as intuition. Over time, this record becomes a valuable resource for understanding the personal language of one's intuition. Furthermore, engaging with symbols and archetypes through practices like tarot reading or studying mythology can also deepen one's intuitive abilities. These symbolic systems provide a language through which the subconscious can communicate, often revealing insights and patterns that are not immediately apparent to the conscious mind. By reflecting on the symbols and images that resonate most, individuals can tap into a deeper layer of intuitive knowledge that speaks through universal themes and narratives. Mastering intuition is not merely about developing a skill, but about transforming the relationship with oneself and the universe. It requires trust in one's inner knowledge and a willingness to act upon it, even when it contradicts conventional wisdom or external advice. This trust builds a bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind, allowing not only for greater personal alignment and success, but also for a deeper connection with the unseen forces that shape our existence. As intuition becomes a more central guide in one's life, it fosters a profound inner peace and certainty that enhances decision-making, creative expression, and spiritual connection. It invites an exploration of a more mystic and interconnected reality, opening up new pathways for personal and spiritual evolution. Unlocking the hidden potential within each of us is a journey that calls for introspection, courage, and a willingness to delve into the less explored areas of our consciousness. This hidden potential is the reservoir of capabilities, ideas, strengths, and insights that often lie dormant until we create the right conditions for them to emerge. For many, accessing this inner treasure trove can lead to profound transformations and breakthroughs, not only in personal and professional life but also in spiritual understanding and practice. It involves recognizing and transcending the limitations that we have imposed on ourselves or that society has imposed on us, discovering a greater sense of purpose, and harnessing our abilities for higher achievements and deeper fulfillment. The first step in unlocking this potential often begins with self-awareness, which involves understanding one's emotions, thoughts, strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. It requires honest self-assessment and reflection, perhaps guided by meditation, journaling, or even therapeutic practices such as psychotherapy or counseling. These practices help peel away the layers of social conditioning and self-imposed limitations to reveal the core of who we truly are. They allow individuals to confront their shadows, those parts of ourselves we deny or dislike, to integrate them with our conscious personality, which Carl Jung referred to as the process of individuation. Another vital aspect of unlocking our hidden potential is learning to listen deeply to our inner voice, which speaks to us through intuition, gut feelings, and those quiet whispers that guide our decisions. This voice often points us towards our true passions and joys, which can lead us to discover and cultivate our inherent talents and abilities. For example, someone may find that they have a profound talent for painting, writing, or public speaking only after they have given themselves permission to explore these interests without judgment or fear of failure. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth is also crucial in unlocking one's potential. Challenges force us out of our comfort zones and compel us to innovate, adapt, and overcome, which are key processes for personal and professional development. Each challenge that is met with resilience and a positive mindset can lead to increased self-confidence and a stronger belief in one's abilities. This proactive approach to life's difficulties encourages a mindset of growth rather than fixedness, which is essential for personal evolution and the realization of one's full capabilities. Furthermore, developing a practice of regular self-evaluation and setting personal goals can significantly aid in unlocking potential. Goals provide direction and a sense of purpose, acting as benchmarks for personal achievement and progress. They should be challenging yet achievable, tailored to the individual's aspirations and aligned with their values. Regularly reviewing these goals and reflecting on the progress made towards them can not only motivate but also highlight areas that need adjustment or further development. Lastly, connecting with and learning from others who are on similar journeys or who have achieved what we aspire to achieve can be incredibly inspiring and enlightening. Mentorship, networking, and community involvement provide opportunities for learning new skills, gaining different perspectives, and receiving support and encouragement. These relationships can act as catalysts, propelling us toward greater achievements and deeper self-understanding. In unlocking our hidden potential, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute more significantly to our communities and the wider world. This process of self-discovery and development is a never-ending journey, one that continually unfolds as we grow and change. It demands persistence, courage, and an open heart, but the rewards are immeasurable, offering a life filled with deeper meaning, satisfaction, and impact. Chapter 4: Practical Applications. Applying universal laws in everyday life is a practice that can transform ordinary experiences into moments of profound insight and meaningful interaction. These laws, which govern the flow of energy and information throughout the universe, are not merely abstract concepts reserved for philosophical debate. Rather, they are practical tools that can guide decision-making, improve relationships, and enhance well-being. Understanding and integrating these principles into daily activities can help individuals align with a greater cosmic order, thereby facilitating a life that is not only successful but also harmonious and fulfilling. One of the most recognized and utilized of these principles is the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. This law suggests that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, one can bring positive or negative experiences into their life. Thus, the practical application of this law begins with mindfulness of one's own thoughts and feelings. By consciously choosing thoughts that are uplifting and affirmative, individuals can create a vibrational match for the positive experiences they wish to attract. For example, starting the day with a gratitude exercise can set a positive tone that attracts more situations and interactions for which to be grateful. This practice can be extended to the workplace, relationships, and personal goals, effectively transforming the quality of one's life through a shift in mental focus. Similarly, the law of cause and effect, another fundamental universal law, teaches that every action has a corresponding reaction. This law underscores the importance of personal responsibility and the potential consequences of our actions. In everyday life, this might look like considering the potential long-term effects of one's choices, whether they're related to health, finances, or interpersonal relationships. For instance, choosing to engage in regular physical activity and mindful eating has a positive effect on one's health and vitality, just as regular saving and prudent financial planning positively impact one's financial security. Another significant universal law is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy, which holds that energy is always in motion and can be transformed from one form to another. This principle can be applied in managing personal energy levels throughout the day. Understanding that energy can be shifted and changed can empower individuals to actively manage their emotional and physical states through techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or physical movement, transforming stress into calm or inertia into action whenever needed. The law of correspondence, which posits that the patterns repeat across all levels of the cosmos, from the smallest to the largest, suggests that personal microcosms reflect larger external truths. Recognizing this pattern can help in understanding one's life and circumstances better. For example, observing how the disorder in one's living space might correspond to a sense of mental or emotional clutter can lead to taking practical steps to organize one's surroundings, which in turn can help in clarifying thoughts and emotions. Applying these universal laws requires not just intellectual understanding but also a commitment to conscious living. It means continuously choosing thoughts and actions that are aligned with the desired outcomes and maintaining an awareness of the interconnectedness of all things. This approach not only enhances individual experiences but also contributes to the collective energy around us, potentially lifting the environment in which we operate. Through the consistent application of universal laws, every individual has the opportunity to create a life that resonates deeply with their values and aspirations. This process of conscious application fosters not only personal success and happiness but also contributes to a greater societal harmony, reflecting the profound impact that these timeless principles can have when integrated into everyday life. Overcoming obstacles through spiritual wisdom involves tapping into a deep reservoir of knowledge and insight that transcends conventional problem-solving strategies. This approach to navigating challenges is not merely about avoiding difficulties, but embracing them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Spiritual wisdom offers tools and perspectives that can change the way one views obstacles, turning daunting situations into valuable lessons that contribute to personal and spiritual development. This form of wisdom, often derived from ancient teachings, modern insights, and personal introspection, provides a framework for resilience and adaptability in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. One foundational aspect of using spiritual wisdom to overcome obstacles is the shift from viewing challenges as external events that happen to us towards seeing them as integral parts of our journey that are necessary for our growth. This perspective is deeply rooted in many spiritual traditions and philosophies, which suggest that life's challenges are not random misfortunes but meaningful experiences that are essential for the evolution of our soul. For instance, the concept of karma in Eastern philosophies teaches that challenges may stem from past actions and are opportunities for correction and improvement. Similarly, in many Western spiritual paths, trials are often seen as tests of faith or character that forge strength and virtue. To practically apply spiritual wisdom in overcoming obstacles, one must first cultivate a mindset of acceptance and openness. Acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but a conscious acknowledgement of the reality of the situation, without resistance. This acceptance allows one to approach the problem with a clearer mind, free from the turmoil of denial or frustration. Mindfulness and meditation are effective tools in developing this accepting attitude, as they train the mind to observe thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering a state of equanimity and presence that is crucial for dealing with challenges effectively. Another key element is the practice of detachment. Detachment in this context does not imply a lack of care or commitment, but rather a release from the over-identification with outcomes. By cultivating detachment, individuals can maintain their effort and integrity regardless of the results, which liberates them from the anxiety and fear of failure. This approach is embodied in the Bhagavad Gita's counsel to perform one's duty without attachment to the results, which encourages actions that are aligned with one's values and duties rather than those driven by the desire for a specific outcome. Additionally, spiritual wisdom encourages the transformation of obstacles through the power of perspective. By changing how we view a problem, we can often change the problem itself. A shift in perspective might involve seeing the obstacle as a hidden opportunity for learning or growth, or recognizing a recurring pattern in one's life that signifies a lesson yet to be learned. This broader view can open up new avenues for solving problems that would not have been apparent from a more narrow focus. Harnessing the power of faith and trust in a higher power or the larger universe can also provide significant support in overcoming challenges. Faith instills a sense of hope and trust that there is a larger plan or a greater good at work, even if it is not immediately apparent. This trust can provide the emotional and psychological strength to persevere through tough times, offering a sense of peace and stability amidst chaos. Through these practices, spiritual wisdom equips individuals not only to overcome obstacles, but to emerge from them transformed and enriched. It fosters a profound inner strength that comes from understanding and aligning with deeper universal principles, turning the journey of overcoming challenges into a path of spiritual unfoldment and enlightenment. Chapter 5: Healing and Transformation. Emotional and spiritual healing are pivotal aspects of overall well-being, encompassing a journey that not only addresses the symptoms of distress but seeks to uncover and resolve the deeper underlying causes. This form of healing is about more than mere alleviation of symptoms. It involves a holistic transformation that integrates the mind, body, and spirit, leading to a profound and lasting sense of peace and wellness. Such healing processes are rooted in ancient wisdom and are supported by contemporary psychological insights, blending various techniques and philosophies to guide individuals toward wholeness and harmony. At the core of emotional healing is the understanding that our emotions are indicators of our internal state and can provide crucial insights into our subconscious mind. Negative emotions, such as fear, anger, and sadness, often signal unresolved issues or conflicts within us. Addressing these emotions requires more than suppression or positive thinking. It involves a deep exploration into their origins and meanings. This exploration can be facilitated through practices like psychotherapy, counseling, or even self-reflection, where individuals are encouraged to openly confront and work through the issues that cause emotional turmoil. By bringing these hidden aspects of the self into the light of consciousness, healing can occur, not just temporarily but at the root level. Spiritual healing, meanwhile, addresses the existential aspects of healing, often involving questions about purpose, existence, and connection. This form of healing recognizes that our well-being is deeply connected to our sense of belonging and purpose in the universe. Practices such as meditation, prayer, and spiritual rituals can facilitate this connection, offering a sense of peace and grounding. These practices help individuals to transcend the ordinary experiences of life and connect with something larger than themselves, whether they conceive of this as a divine presence, universal consciousness, or simply a deeper sense of life's interconnectedness. One effective approach in both emotional and spiritual healing is mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches individuals to be present with their experiences without judgment, allowing them to observe their emotional and spiritual pains from a perspective of compassion and curiosity rather than fear and aversion. This observational stance can shift one's relationship with pain, viewing it as something to learn from rather than something to escape from. Over time, this practice cultivates a profound inner peace, as individuals learn not to be overwhelmed by difficult emotions or situations, but to meet them with grace and wisdom. Another powerful aspect of emotional and spiritual healing is the use of narrative therapy, where individuals reframe their personal stories in ways that empower rather than victimize. By rewriting their life narratives, people can shift their perception from one of suffering and helplessness to one of resilience and strength. This process not only changes how they view themselves but also how they interact with the world, often leading to improved relationships and new opportunities for growth and happiness. The healing journey also involves the cultivation of forgiveness, both for oneself and others. Forgiveness can release the bonds of past hurts and resentments, freeing individuals from patterns of anger and guilt that can perpetuate suffering. This practice not only facilitates emotional release but also opens the heart to further healing and love, creating space for new, healthier relationships and interactions. Emotional and spiritual healing are interconnected, each influencing the other in profound ways. As emotional blocks are cleared, spiritual growth is often enhanced, leading to greater self-awareness and a deeper sense of connection with all of life. Conversely, as spiritual understanding deepens, emotional healing often accelerates, illustrating the dynamic interplay between these dimensions of health. Ultimately, the journey of emotional and spiritual healing is about returning to a state of natural balance and harmony, where the spirit can thrive and the mind and body can follow. Transformative practices for personal growth involve a series of intentional activities and mindsets that facilitate profound change in individuals, guiding them toward fuller, more authentic expressions of themselves. These practices encompass a variety of disciplines, from psychological techniques to spiritual exercises, each aimed at enhancing self-awareness, fostering resilience, and promoting overall well-being. By engaging in these practices, individuals embark on a path of self-discovery and development that not only enriches their own lives but also positively impacts those around them. One of the cornerstone practices in personal transformation is the cultivation of self-awareness. This involves becoming acutely conscious of one's thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and underlying motives. Practices such as mindfulness meditation, reflective journaling, and introspective psychotherapy are instrumental in developing this awareness. Mindfulness meditation, for instance, encourages practitioners to observe their present moment experiences without judgment, which can lead to deeper insights into their habitual patterns of thinking and reacting. These insights are crucial for recognizing areas where change is needed and for initiating the process of transformation. Another transformative practice is the setting of intentional goals that align with one's values and aspirations. Goal setting acts as a compass, guiding individuals toward desired outcomes and providing a sense of direction. However, for goals to be truly transformative, they must be deeply connected to personal values and accompanied by a clear plan of action. This involves not only specifying what one wants to achieve but also why it is important, which can inspire sustained effort and commitment. Techniques such as SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, goal setting can enhance the effectiveness of this process by providing a structured framework for goal achievement. In addition to mindfulness and goal setting, transformative practices often include the development of emotional intelligence. This encompasses the ability to identify, understand, and manage one's emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Training in emotional intelligence can dramatically improve interpersonal relationships and decision-making processes, making it a vital skill for personal and professional growth. Activities that enhance emotional intelligence include empathy training, active listening exercises, and conflict resolution strategies, all of which can lead to more harmonious and productive interactions with others. Engaging in continuous learning and education is another practice that fosters personal growth. This can involve formal education, self-study, or experiential learning opportunities such as travel, workshops, and seminars. The key is to remain open to new ideas and experiences, which can challenge existing beliefs and expand one's perspective. This openness is essential for growth, as it allows individuals to adapt and evolve in response to changing circumstances and new information. The practice of giving back to the community or engaging in service-oriented activities can be transformative both for the individual and for those they serve. Service shifts the focus from self to others, promoting a sense of connection and purpose. It can also provide a broader perspective on life, highlighting the interdependence of all humans and fostering a sense of gratitude and humility. Whether through volunteering, mentoring, or participating in community projects, service is a powerful catalyst for personal transformation and societal improvement. Together, these transformative practices create a robust framework for personal growth, addressing various aspects of the individual's life and psyche. By systematically applying these practices, individuals can achieve significant changes in their attitudes, behaviors, and overall life satisfaction. The journey of personal transformation is ongoing and dynamic, reflecting the continual evolution of the human spirit in its quest for fulfillment and meaning. Chapter 6: The Power of Connection. Connecting with others through spiritual awareness involves deepening interpersonal relationships by fostering a sense of shared human experience and spiritual understanding. This connection is not merely about social interaction, it is an alignment at a profound level that transcends ordinary communication, tapping into the universal aspects of human nature that bond us beyond superficial differences. Such connections are characterized by empathy, understanding, and a mutual respect for the spiritual journeys of each individual. By cultivating spiritual awareness, individuals can engage more meaningfully with others, creating relationships that are not only supportive but also transformative. Spiritual awareness begins with the recognition that everyone is on a unique path, yet there are commonalities in the human experience that can unite us. This awareness is often cultivated through practices that enhance one's sensitivity to the subtleties of human emotions and energies, such as mindfulness, meditation, and reflective listening. These practices allow individuals to be truly present with others, free from the distractions of their own preoccupations and judgments. Being present in this way enables a deeper connection, one that is based on genuine curiosity and openness to understanding another's internal world. Empathy is a crucial component of connecting through spiritual awareness. It involves the ability to put oneself in another's shoes, to feel what they are feeling, and see things from their perspective. This does not mean losing oneself in the experience of the other, but rather holding a space of compassion and understanding while maintaining one's own boundaries. Empathy builds bridges between individuals, breaking down barriers of ego and separation. It facilitates a shared emotional experience that can lead to profound mutual support and healing, strengthening the bonds between individuals. Another aspect of connecting through spiritual awareness is the practice of non-judgment. In our daily interactions, it is easy to fall into the habit of judging others based on our own values, experiences, and biases. However, spiritual awareness calls for a suspension of these judgments, approaching each interaction with a fresh perspective and an open heart. This approach fosters an environment where individuals feel safe to express their true selves, share their vulnerabilities, and engage in honest dialogue without fear of criticism or rejection. The concept of interconnectedness is also integral to spiritual awareness. Many spiritual traditions teach that all life is interconnected, that what affects one affects all. This understanding can change the way we interact with others, leading us to act more responsibly and compassionately. Recognizing our interconnectedness encourages us to consider the wider impact of our actions, promoting behaviors that are beneficial not only to ourselves but also to our communities and the world at large. Furthermore, celebrating diversity within the context of spiritual awareness can enhance connections among individuals. Each person brings a unique perspective shaped by their own experiences, culture, and spiritual understanding. Rather than creating divisions, these differences can enrich our interactions, offering a broader range of insights and experiences from which to learn. Celebrating this diversity involves a conscious appreciation of the ways in which each individual contributes to the richness of the human tapestry, fostering a sense of unity within diversity. Connecting with others through spiritual awareness is an ongoing practice that requires intentionality, patience, and openness. It challenges us to grow beyond our limitations and prejudices, inviting us to explore new depths of understanding and compassion. The benefits of such connections are manifold, leading to more meaningful relationships, greater empathy, and a deeper sense of community. These spiritually aware connections can act as a powerful force for personal and collective transformation, contributing to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Building a community of like-minded individuals is a transformative endeavor that not only enhances the lives of its members but also extends its benefits to wider society. Such communities are founded on shared values, goals, or interests, particularly those pertaining to spiritual, philosophical, or developmental aspirations. The process of forming these communities involves intentional efforts to connect, engage, and collaborate with others who resonate on similar frequencies, whether these be spiritual beliefs, personal growth objectives, or mutual concerns about societal issues. By coming together in this way, individuals can find support, inspiration, and a collective strength that far exceeds what might be possible alone. The foundation of any community is the relationships among its members, which are built on trust, respect, and open communication. Establishing these relationships requires environments where individuals feel safe and valued, where their voices can be heard, and their contributions recognized. Creating such an environment often starts with small gatherings, workshops, or online forums that provide opportunities for individuals to share their experiences, ideas, and aspirations. As these interactions become more frequent and meaningful, bonds strengthen, and a sense of belonging develops. One effective method for fostering community is through regular meetings or get-togethers that focus on topics of mutual interest. These can be structured around book discussions, meditation sessions, group projects, or simply social gatherings. The key is consistency and a shared commitment to the group's objectives. Over time, these regular interactions help to solidify the community's structure, providing a reliable support network for its members. Additionally, these gatherings serve as a crucible for the exchange of ideas, where community members can challenge and inspire each other, sparking innovation and personal growth. Another important aspect of building a community is establishing shared goals or projects that provide a focus for collective efforts. Whether it's a community garden, a volunteer group, or a collaborative art project, working together towards a common goal can strengthen community ties and enhance the sense of collective achievement. These projects not only bring members closer together but also give the community a visible presence in the wider world, which can attract new members and further the community's impact. Utilizing digital tools and platforms can also greatly enhance the reach and efficacy of community-building efforts. Social media, blogs, podcasts, and online forums can connect individuals across geographical barriers, allowing for the formation of global communities with shared interests. These platforms can be used to share resources, coordinate events, and disseminate information, making it easier for like-minded individuals to find and engage with the community. However, building a community of like-minded individuals also involves navigating challenges, such as managing conflicts, ensuring inclusivity, and maintaining engagement. Conflict resolution strategies, clear communication channels, and democratic decision-making processes are crucial for addressing disputes and ensuring that all members feel respected and heard. Similarly, inclusivity must be a core value, with proactive efforts to ensure that the community does not become insular or exclusive. This includes reaching out to underrepresented groups and encouraging a diversity of perspectives, which enriches the community and broadens its appeal. Ultimately, the strength of a community lies in its ability to adapt and respond to the needs of its members while staying true to its foundational values. By fostering a supportive, inclusive, and dynamic environment, communities of like-minded individuals can thrive, providing a nurturing space for members to grow, collaborate, and contribute to greater societal good. Chapter 7: Looking Forward. The intersection of spirituality and science is one of the most fascinating and rapidly evolving areas of contemporary inquiry, where age-old questions meet the cutting-edge discoveries of modern research. This convergence is leading to new understandings and approaches that promise to reshape our views on everything from health and wellness to the nature of consciousness and the universe. As we look to the future, several key trends are emerging in the dialogue between these two fields, each carrying the potential to dramatically alter how we perceive and interact with the world around us. One significant trend is the increasing scientific interest in meditation and mindfulness practices, which have roots in ancient spiritual traditions but are now being studied for their effects on the brain and body. Neuroscientists are using advanced imaging technologies to observe the changes in brain activity associated with regular meditation, finding evidence of enhanced neural plasticity, improved emotional regulation, and decreased stress levels. These findings are lending scientific credibility to spiritual practices, suggesting that they hold tangible benefits for mental and physical health. As research continues to unfold, it is likely that meditation and mindfulness will become even more integrated into mainstream health care and wellness programs, potentially leading to new therapeutic modalities that harness the power of the mind to heal and transform the body. Another emerging trend is the exploration of consciousness through the lens of quantum mechanics, which posits that the fundamental nature of reality is not as solid or predictable as classical physics would suggest. Some theorists propose that consciousness itself may be deeply linked to the quantum behavior observed at the microscopic level, suggesting a model of the universe where the mind and the material world are intertwined in ways we are only beginning to understand. This radical idea could revolutionize our concepts of self, agency, and the universe, impacting everything from the development of artificial intelligence to our understanding of phenomena like intuition and telepathy. The integration of technology and spirituality is also a growing trend, with innovations that aim to enhance spiritual experiences through virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR. These technologies are being used to create immersive environments that simulate sacred spaces or replicate spiritual experiences, making them more accessible to people around the world. As these technologies advance, they could offer new ways to explore and cultivate spiritual states, making the benefits of spiritual practice more widely available and potentially leading to greater empathy and understanding among diverse cultural and religious communities. Additionally, there is a growing movement toward a more holistic approach to science, one that not only seeks to understand the material aspects of the universe but also considers the spiritual, ethical, and philosophical implications of scientific discoveries. This trend is evident in fields such as ecological conservation, where a deep respect for the interconnectedness of all life forms influences research and policy. It is also visible in the realm of artificial intelligence and robotics, where questions about consciousness, ethics, and the nature of personhood are prompting researchers to consider moral and philosophical issues alongside technical development. Looking to the future, the boundaries between spirituality and science are likely to become even more blurred, as each discipline learns from and informs the other. This interplay promises to bring about new insights that could not only deepen our understanding of the universe, but also enhance our capacity to live harmonious, meaningful lives. As we continue to explore these complex interactions, it becomes clear that the future of spirituality and science is not about choosing one over the other, but about finding ways to integrate the best aspects of both to enrich our collective human experience. Continuing your journey beyond this audiobook entails embracing a commitment to lifelong learning and self-exploration. This journey does not end with the last word you hear, rather, it is a launching pad into a deeper exploration of self, society, and the cosmos. Each listener is encouraged to take the insights gained from this audiobook and apply them in a practical, consistent manner, thereby weaving the fabric of these teachings into the daily tapestry of life. The true value of the knowledge shared here will be realized not through passive listening, but through active engagement and application in the real world. The process of continuing your journey involves several key activities and mindsets that can significantly enhance your personal and spiritual growth. First and foremost, it is important to cultivate an attitude of open-mindedness and curiosity. The world is a vast reservoir of wisdom, and every experience, whether good or bad, holds the potential for learning. Keeping an open mind ensures that you are always ready to receive new knowledge and insights, which can come from the most unexpected sources. Whether through books, conversations, experiences, or introspection, the pursuit of knowledge should be relentless and unbounded. Another crucial element is the practice of reflection. Regular reflection allows you to digest and integrate new information, evaluate your progress, and recalibrate your goals and aspirations. This could take the form of meditative practices, journaling, or even discussions with a mentor or like-minded peers. Reflection helps in solidifying learning and transforming superficial insights into profound wisdom that can guide future actions and decisions. Additionally, seeking community with others who are on similar paths can greatly enrich your journey. Communities provide support, motivation, and the exchange of ideas, making the personal journey less isolating and more rewarding. They can be found in spiritual groups, online forums, or local clubs and organizations. Engaging with a community not only helps in maintaining commitment to personal growth, but also provides opportunities to learn from the experiences and insights of others. Implementing the practices discussed in this audiobook in a practical manner is also vital. This could mean adopting specific mindfulness practices, applying the principles of the law of attraction in your daily life, or committing to regular self-care routines that align with spiritual insights. The key is to turn knowledge into action. Without application, the most profound teachings remain abstract concepts. Only through practice do they breathe life and manifest change. Finally, embracing lifelong learning as a fundamental part of your existence will ensure that your journey continues to evolve and deepen. The landscape of human knowledge and spiritual understanding is constantly expanding, with new discoveries and insights emerging at every turn. By committing to ongoing education, be it formal studies, self-directed learning, or experiential learning, you ensure that your growth as a person keeps pace with the growth of collective human understanding. This ongoing journey is not always easy, nor is it free of obstacles. However, each challenge faced and each barrier overcome on this path not only strengthens your character but also deepens your understanding of the spiritual principles that underpin the universe. With each step forward, you become more empowered to live a life that is not only successful in conventional terms but also rich in meaning and purpose.